Welcome to Kippy C Math! Today we're going to compare numbers, and Bruno has brought some of his friends to help us because you see, dogs come in all sorts of sizes, just like numbers. We use these symbols to stand in for words because mathematicians are always looking for smart cuts, ways to make their work faster that are still super smart. We can remember this symbol means less than because if we take our left hand like this, it's going to make a L. An L looking shape like that. L for less, less. Then the other side is the greater than sign. Other people sometimes think of it as going from smaller, like a small little hole gap, to a big one. Maybe that's helpful for you. The point is that we read it across this direction from left to right, less than, like, 1 is less than 8. If we use the symbol, we read it across this way, 8 is greater than 1. So we could fill in the blank with these puppies, right? First, we're going to think of what words we want to use in these blanks. The size of the puppy is, the size of the dog. Go ahead and choose which words you want to go into the blank. Right, the puppy's size is less than the doggy size. Once we know the words, then we can choose the symbol. Remember, less starts with an L, so we put in the symbol that looks like a kind of sideways crooked L, less than. Here are Bruno's friends, and we can fill in the blank again. The size of the big dog is greater than the size of the little dog. So now we use the other symbol going the other way. This symbol means greater than. So now let's talk about it with numbers, thinking about money. We have Bruno over here, and we have Fluffy McFlufferson over here. Who do you think has more money, just based on the green rectangles? Probably think that Fluffy McFlufferson has more money, because here we see 1, 2 bills, and here we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bills. But if I were to tell you the value of those bills was not the same, that Bruno's bills were 10s and Fluffy McFlufferson's were 1s, now our opinion changes about who has more money, because Bruno actually has $10, $20, and Fluffy McFlufferson has $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7. It's not just about the number of dollars like back here. It's also about the value of the dollars, how much the dollars were worth, whether or not the dollars were $10 bills or $1 bills. In other words, the value matters when we compare. So let's get back to numbers. If I'm looking at this number, I can't just go ahead and start picking out random digits. Ooh, this one has a lot of 9, so it must be big. Because we know that these digits have value. Secret hidden value, just like those dollar bills. We'd have to model it out, right? 4 hundreds, 1 10, 3 ones. And then on the other side, 2 hundreds, 9 tens, and 9 ones. We can look and see that even though this number has so many 10s and 1s, it's not bigger because the hundreds here are so much bigger. In fact, this would only need to have just 1 extra 100 to be bigger. So we would say 413 is greater than 299, and we would put in this symbol, the greater than symbol. Now, we're not going to draw the model every single time. Let's figure out what work we should show with our special guest. Hi!
Hi, Miss Raymond. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Introduce yourself.
Good. I'm Miss Pennyman. I teach at Lead Academy, High Lead Academy, and I wanted to stop by to help you guys with some math today.
Thank you so much. We're trying to compare some big numbers, and we were wondering, how do you compare 32,698 to 32,714?
Wow, those are big numbers. Okay, I know first I'm still going to start with my place value chart. And I know when I draw my place value chart, I'm going to go ones, tens, hundreds, 1,000s, 10,000s, 100,000s.
Okay, I'm almost there. Okay, I did it. What's next?
Perfect. Now I'm going to put my numbers into my place value chart. And I know I'm looking at my two numbers, and they start with, I have three 10,000s, so I'm going to start writing my numbers in the 10,000s place.
Okay, let's see here. There's that, 32,698, 32,714. All right, got it.
Perfect. Now I'm going to start comparing my numbers by looking at the biggest place value first. And I know in this case, my biggest place value is the 10,000s. So I'm looking at the 10,000s, and I see ooh, darn it, I had it.
That's all right. So I look at the biggest place value first.
Yes, and I see that there are two.
And I see a 3 in the 10,000s place and a 3 in the 10,000s place.
Okay, I was trying to make that way too complicated.
Yeah, 2, 3 10,000s is.
Wait a minute. Okay.
I got you.
All right, so I can take it from.
Now I'm going to look in I always start in the biggest place or whatever.
Okay. So I always start in the biggest place, which in this case is my 10,000s. And I see a 3 in the 10,000s place and another 3 in the 10,000s place. And that's not really going to help me. So I'm going to go to the next biggest place value, which is my 1,000s. And in my 1,000s, I see a 2 and another 2. And that still doesn't help me. So I'm going to go again to the next biggest place value. And that would be the hundreds. And I see a 6 in the hundreds place and a 7 in the hundreds place. And I know that 700 is bigger than 600. So 32,714 must be greater than 32,698.
Awesome. Thank you. So now, what about my symbol? How do I put the symbol in the blank? 32,698 is to 32,714.
Got it. So I know 32,698 is less than 32,714. And I know it can get kind of tricky with those symbols. I remember the less than symbol, I use my left hand for less than. So I'm going to make sure I make that symbol to match.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Miss Pennyman.
Thank you. I'm glad I could help, guys.
Yeah. Sometimes we'll be given problems like this that say to drag the numbers to make the true comparison where the symbol is already given for us. The first thing that I do is I figure out what this symbol means. Since it looks a little bit like the L, right? A sideways L, I know it means less than. So that means I want the smaller number here, right? Because the small number will be less than the big number. Then I go ahead and show my work the same way. There's my place value chart. I put the numbers in the place value chart. The 10,000s looks the same. The 1,000s look the same. So I look in the 100,000s. This number is bigger. So now I'm going to put this number in the smaller place. 56,312 is less than 56,401. So remember, to compare numbers, we always look at the biggest place value first. Yay for your super brain! Yours is this great big one over here, which is greater than this small little brain. Although the truth is, it's not really the size of your brain that determines how successful you're going to be. It's really how hard you work. And you're working so hard, Kipsters. We are so proud of you.